Have you ever eaten something that when you take your first bite, the flavors completely transport you to another location? Well, this salad does exactly that for me. And today we're going to Italy.
It's the perfect summer salad.
This is Italian spelt with grilled sweet peaches and creamy stracciatella. And yes, it is vegan. And if you've never tried grilled peaches in a salad before, then now is definitely the time. It unlocks a whole new level of sweetness, and paired with the salty cheese, it's just a match made in heaven. And then tying it all together with an aged balsamic vinegar, making it the perfect summer salad.
Once you eat fruit with fruit dip, you'll never go back. Whether you're hosting friends or making a snack platter for yourself, you can use any fruit you like or any fruit you have on hand in the fridge. Now let's make the dip. It makes eating fruit so fun. My secret is to use yogurt as the base, agave for sweetness, orange zest, cinnamon, and vanilla. Mix to combine, then add the best part, mini dark chocolate chips. Tag your healthy bestie and follow for more vegan recipes.
Whenever I'm feeling bloated, this is my go-to snack. Avocado and cucumber are both great foods for reducing bloating, and that is why I love this snack. All you have to do is make this 1-minute guacamole, then slice and remove the seeds from your cucumbers and fill them with the guacamole. It's as simple as that. These are light, easy on the stomach, and so refreshing.
Welcome to episode 5 of Quickies, a 15-minute satisfying meal. The only time-consuming part of this quickie is the chopping. You have approximately 3 minutes per veggie. I believe in you. This is my favorite summer lunch, and it's essentially a Persian Shirazi salad in a pita. Roll it up with hummus or my vegan tzatziki and dig in.
Go to breakfast in college or these homemade acai bowls, and they're actually super easy to make and a lot cheaper when you don't go out and get them. You're gonna start out with some frozen acai packets and make sure to break it apart and buy the unsweetened version. I like to add frozen bananas, strawberries, and a squeeze of lime, and you're just gonna have to trust me on that last one. It turns out super thick, but if you don't have a strong blender, you might need to add some milk or juice. Then it's time for all our toppings. I'm gonna do some peanut butter, banana, blueberries, granola, honey, and I love adding some coconut to it too. Sometimes if I have chia pudding, I would add that on top, and it turns out absolutely delicious.
Know when you make a recipe so special that you're like embarrassed to serve it to people because you don't want to flex so hard in such a casual setting, and then they don't stop talking about how good it is and you're like, okay, please stop, but you know deep down you never want them to stop because working on finding internal validation can sometimes be really exhausting. And this probably isn't the best advice, but sometimes external validation is the key to happiness. If that sounds like you, then this one ingredient mango sorbet with a honey and mint whipped cream topped with almonds and passion fruit is your ticket to fame.
I wish I could make your love each moments and vibrant. You are like surgeon, gunplay, surgeon, pillow talk, surgeon, sweet dreams, turn it off.
You're not having a Euro summer this year, well, that makes 2 of us, but it's fine because we have Euro summer at home, and the wine at home is free. Besides, you don't need to be tripping on cobblestone to enjoy the delicious street food of Italy. We have that at home too, and instead of taking an 8-hour flight, you can have frito misto in your hands in like 30 minutes. So take a stroll to your farmer's market or literally ShopRite and get a variety of friable goods. I did yellow squash, zucchini, calamari, shrimp, and lemon rings. And just dip them in one batter and fry, and your hard work ends there. Because your perfect dipping sauce is Victoria Marinara. She is literally bringing Italy to you. It uses 100% imported Italian tomatoes, fresh garlic and basil, and it's all slow cooked. No, it's all very easy. Just one batter, dip, fry, and serve. You end the dish. So don't cry and follow for more Euro summer at home.
tropical fruit trend did not disappoint.
Oh my god, that's
It's so fast and more delicious than you can ever imagine. Freeze the fruit, grate the fruit, put it onto some yogurt, pour some syrup, some pistachios, and bada bing bada boom, it's perfect.
You have to try this 3-ingredient spiked lavender lemonade for summer. All you have to do is mix Empress gin, lemonade, lavender syrup, freeze overnight, and it turns into this really refreshing slushy drink that's so easy to serve and everyone loves.
Strawberry lemon posset, only 4 ingredients. Posset is an old-time English dessert, and unlike other custards, there is no cornstarch or gelatin. Instead, the lemon juice curdles the cream. When acid is added to heavy cream, the casein proteins bond, but not in tight curds, rather in this smooth, stable consistency. So then I thought, why couldn't you add a little bit of strawberry puree and make this a perfect summer dessert to have on repeat?
Sometimes the best recipes are the simplest ones. This fruit salad might look basic, but it always has people asking for the recipe. I promise this will be a hit with your friends and family, and all it takes is combining watermelon, strawberries, cherries, and raspberries with honey, lime juice and zest, and plenty of mint. It's the most refreshing salad you'll have all summer.
Bitch, you know I'm sexy. Don't call, just text me. Bitch is slow, can't get on my speed. They stare cause they know I'm the ITGIRL. You know
silicone parts are made for toys. I want them real thick and juicy. So find that juicy double. Mix-a-lot's in trouble, begging for a piece of
Passion fruit posset, only 4 ingredients, the perfect spring dessert. This is not my first posset. If you're new here, welcome to the cult. Posset is an old-time English dessert that doesn't have gelatin or cornstarch. Rather, the lemon curdles the cream to form this beautiful silky texture. How to tell when a passion fruit is ripe? When it shrivels up like an old man's ball. You can even hear the seeds when you shake it. So the next time you're in charge of bringing dessert, save yourself the trouble and just posset it. Okay, now what should I posset next?
Everybody, it's Babs. You might think that I'm holding a tray of limes, but they're not limes. They're mojito jello shots. You're going to cut the lime with a paring knife from pole to pole. Next, you're going to juice the limes. You want to clean the lime flesh out? I just use the scissors and cut away. Now to make the mojito mixture, I'm just making some simple syrup, just sugar and water. Remove the pot from the heat and add 3 packets of unflavored gelatin and just stir until the gelatin's dissolved. Next in 3/4 of a cup of fresh lime juice. Now 2 stems of fresh mint, and we're gonna let this steep for 12 to 15 minutes. After steeping for 15 minutes, I'm just gonna remove my 2 mint stems. Next, I'm stirring in the rum. Time to fill our lime shells with the mojito mixture. Now I put them in a little cupcake tin so they don't roll over. And just sprinkle each one with some chopped mint leaves. Refrigerate for at least 3 hours until they're gelled. When they're nice and set, just cut the limes from pole to pole and you have your individual Jell-O shots. Don't forget to sprinkle with additional chopped fresh mint. Here's to summer. Yum.
If you love burrata, you should try stracciatella. It's the delicious creamy center of burrata, and today I'm dressing it with a beautiful ginger orange dressing, fresh mint, paper-thin watermelon radishes, and a sesame panko crumb with almonds, sesame seeds, and a drizzle of sesame oil. It's got crunch, it's got creamy, it's got zingy. It's definitely not traditional, but it's fresh and light with big flavor. Hot tip, if you put the watermelon radishes in an ice bath, they curl up like flower petals. Then it's like they go for a bite and they see the stretchy, creamy cheese underneath, and wow.
This is the best BLT I've ever had, and I think the key to a good BLT is to not overcomplicate but to elevate. The first way we're elevating is by adding brown sugar and black pepper to our bacon. It makes it slightly sweet and so good. Next is this garlic basil mayo that's fresh and adds so much flavor to the sandwich. Then one thing that's important to me is the bread. I like my BLT on really soft bread that's been beautifully toasted. I used brioche here and it was perfect. Then obviously you've got to have a really juicy tomato and some good crisp lettuce, and that's how you make the perfect BLT.
Something I've been working on this year, and a specific goal of mine for July, is to live with a little bit less of a routine. Some would call me rigid, I would call me organized and motivated. But lately I've found that the rules I've set for myself are really arbitrary, like what time I should be going to bed, what foods I should be eating and when. It all kind of comes from nowhere. Last week I woke up and decided that whipped feta with roasted strawberries sounded good, so I made it, and I ate it for breakfast, and then again for lunch. And you know what? It was really good, and it made me happy, and I want to live my life a little bit more like that.
Stop throwing out your orange peels. Let's make orange peel candy instead.
This is episode 1 of my scrappy cooking series where I turn common food scraps into delicious recipes to save you money and reduce your food waste. Not only are orange peels edible and highly nutritious, but you can do the same process with just about any citrus fruit, including lemon and grapefruit. The peels have a bitter flavor on their own, but once candied, literally taste like gummy worms.
Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun takes its heels to taunt you, but after sunlit days, one thing stays the same: rises the moon.
Did you know you can turn rice paper into candy straws? Pour some water on a plate and the juice from 1 lime. Cut your rice paper in half and dip. The fillings are endless, and these things are addictive.
A white boy on my roster, he be feeding me pasta and lobster. He just hit me up on Tuesday, like, what you doing, babe? Let me take you shopping. I told him, well, I'm a little busy. He said, damn, I'm in your city. But anyway, it's okay, hope you have a good day. I'ma see you by day 50. Then I told him, you treat me so well. He said, cash out Pazelle.
If you want to learn the most frequently made Greek salad in all Greek homes, it's this simple marula salata. Toss your romaine, scallions, dill, and creamy feta with some olive oil, lemon juice, and salt. Pro tip, my yaya taught me to massage the dressing in with your hands. Now love your life.
This is going to be your summer green smoothie. It's great for your skin and your hair and your nails. It's good for your gut health. It's got 25 grams of protein to kick off your day on the right foot and give you long-lasting energy all morning.
It's hydrating. It's alkalizing. It's packed with more veggies than a goddamn salad, but it tastes sweet and delicious. Like, what more can you ask for? She's an absolute goddess. Welcome to 30 days of life-changing wellness habits. Let's do it. Half a banana, half an apple, half a pear, cucumber, giant handful of spinach, or kale works great too, celery, lemon juice, about a half a lemon, chunk of fresh ginger, collagen protein, hemp seeds. I literally put hemp seeds on everything. It's like a little magic boost of protein and healthy anti-inflammatory fats. Ice, water, and some almond butter, or you can add almond milk or your favorite nut milk. Blend. I've had this 3 to 4 times a week for the last year, and I love how it makes me feel, and I think you will too. Send this to your healthy bestie, and I'll see you tomorrow. Make this with me for a week, and I know you'll feel the difference. Cheers.
Welcome to episode 7 of Life Changing Salads. There are a couple secrets to making the best fruit salad, one of them being cutting your fruit really small. You can use whatever fruit you like and what's accessible to you. I like strawberries, watermelon, oranges, mango, apples, kiwi, blueberries, grapes, and dragon fruit. If you want to take your fruit salad to the next level, add fresh mint and lime juice. This is going to be your new favorite way to eat fruit. Tag your healthy bestie and follow for more vegan recipes.
Darling, you thrill me. Baby, you thrill me. I need you, I need you too, I need you too. At first, thought it was infatuation. It was like so long. Now I find myself wanting, I wanted a man. Please take me home.
This is my antioxidant-rich tropical sunrise smoothie. Okay, so I'm not in the tropics, I'm in rainy old England, and to bring a bit of sunshine to my kitchen, I decided to make this electrolyte and antioxidant-rich tropical smoothie. It's high in protein and is a delicious way to bring some sunshine to your day.
Dinner on the patio calls for a pitcher of cocktails. Let's make a Hugo Spritz. I'm gonna start with some basil leaves in the bottom of my pitcher. I'm just gonna take my muddler and kind of bruise the leaves a little bit just to release the flavor. And a bunch of ice. I made these cute little lemon slices by just making a little slit on the lemon before I cut it into slices. I'm gonna stick these in between the ice and the pitcher. Now we'll add 1 cup of elderflower liqueur. I'm using Saint Germain. And for the fun part, a bottle of Cava or Prosecco. This is the one I'm using. That one was loud. I'm gonna add the whole bottle. And about a cup of club soda. I couldn't find it at my grocery store this morning, so I'm just using this one. I give it a little mix and pour it up. And just a couple finishing touches. And while we wait on our dinner on the grill, I'm just snacking on some bruschetta that I made with multicolored tomatoes. It's so pretty. This drink is so refreshing. Cheers.
There's no way I would eat 3 carrots raw, but I could easily polish off this entire bowl of carrot salad. It's so crunchy and delicious. Listen to the crunch. I don't think I've ever liked a carrot more. You're going to need between 3 and 4 large carrots. Mine are very long. Start by washing them, obviously, and then peel them. I like my carrot ribbons in pretty long strips, so I'm going to trim the ends and then cut each carrot in about half. So each piece will be about this long. If you want it smaller, cut it smaller. You can probably even grate your carrot if you'd rather have something easily scoopable. Catch. Good girl. Trim the tops too. Then we're gonna slice our carrots using the thinnest setting on a mandolin. Personally, I've been using a mandolin for a really long time. I have eyeballs and I know when I am not going to cut myself. As long as you go slowly and don't get too cocky, I don't think it's that dangerous. Obviously, practice makes perfect. But they do sell these like mesh gloves you can wear that prevents your fingers from getting cut if that's something that you're super worried about. Our carrot ribbons are done. They look super stiff right now, but the dressing is going to thin them out a lot, so let's work on that. For our acid, I like to use just about a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and then the juice of half of a lime. I like the flavor complexity and also add some sweetness to it. Also gonna do about a teaspoon of agave, a tablespoon of olive oil. And then I like to add some dry spices too. So I do a teaspoon of coriander. It complements the flavor of the carrot super well. And then I do like 1/8 of a teaspoon or just a pinch of cayenne pepper. It just makes all of the flavors pop. We're also gonna add about 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Then we're just going to whisk this up until it's nice and emulsified. Then we'll add in our carrots along with some chopped parsley and sesame seeds and give everything a good it stir. Right now, this is still delicious, but like super crunchy, which honestly is really satisfying. Sometimes I eat it like this, but most of the time I like to wait about 10 minutes or so for the acid to soften the carrots, and then they're like more tender, but still pretty crunchy. You can totally eat this as like a healthy snack, a side. I also love to use it as like a sort of coleslaw with toast and homemade hummus. So if you haven't made carrot salad before, try this out. It's a great way to get in your veggies. I love how it's simple, but like I feel healthy when I'm eating it. And it's so crazy because
officially entered pasta salad summer territory, which means we've simultaneously entered the start of my boyfriend cutting for summer. So he doesn't eat any of my food. We all hate him. And I have an absurd amount of pasta salad coming out of my kitchen for the next 3 months. Not the worst problem to have, but in my humble opinion, how are you gonna pass up this hot honey strawberry caprese? I mean, I live for a summer strawberry. But tossed in balsamic and paired with a crispy prosciutto, it's perfect. And before you say anything, 2 men loved this salad. And that's saying a lot because we know they're allergic to fresh fruit. So take her out for a spin this weekend and strap in for more. Signing off, your self-proclaimed pasta salad queen. Yeah, oh.
I could eat the salad every single day of the week, and I pretty much have been. There's like 30 plus grams of protein in here. It's not that this is anything groundbreaking, but sometimes the simplest things are the most transformational. Of course, cucumbers are having their moment, and I've bought like 3 giant ones from Costco, and they just go bad so quickly. So, cucumbers. Next, we're reveling in the end of summer with cherry tomatoes. I just kind of randomly chop through them like this, attempting to not slice my fingers. I have a very minuscule red onion. I like to chop it really tiny. That is a lot of red onion. I don't know, I'll take a little bit of that out. And avocado. I can't think of the word avocado these days without thinking about Nikocado avocado. And I wonder if from now on he will be doing like volume healthy salad mukbangs or something, because like where are you going from here, bro, you know? Call me an old lady, but I'm really in my cottage cheese era. This is gonna give us like solid 20 grams of protein. This is where the magic happens. Olive oil, it's so good for you, good for your skin and everything. But the quality of the oil does make a difference, or else it'll be really bitter. This is from Brightland. Balsamic vinegar. Little drizzle of raw honey, and this is so important, some flaky sea salt, or some with like nice big crystals. This actually has flower petals in it. It's from Garden to Gathering Flower Co. My friend McKenna gave me this. Thanks, McKenna. For the piece de resistance, some chopped almonds. We'll just give her a good mix. It's the almonds and honey that really make it. And I recognize this is a ton, but it's super, super low calorie. So we're going for volume and getting all that protein.
There is just something about this tart that makes it one of the most popular recipes on our site during the summer. Maybe it's how stunning the layers are. Maybe it's the perfect balance between sweetness and tartness. Whatever it is, this is the most stunning dessert you can make this summer. The base of the tart is a sugar cookie-like crust that's all made in the food processor, so it's very simple. And you're gonna blind bake that, which ensures the crust is set and cooked through before you fill it with delicious homemade lemon curd. This lemon curd is naturally sweetened with honey, and it is absolutely loaded with lemon zest to get that perfect amount of lemon flavor. Add in a little bit of cream just to mute the tartness, but keep it really bright, and then give that a quick bake. And while that's happening, you're gonna make a really simple fresh blueberry layer, sweetened with honey, a pinch of salt, and a little bit of cream. Cook that just until it's thickened, and then pour it over the lemon layer. You're gonna let this chill just until it's set and shiny. It'll take about 2 hours. Once that top layer is set, you can pop the tart out of the pan and give it a slice, and dig into a dessert that is equally sweet, tart, and buttery.
My mom grew up on a commune in Northern California in the 70s, so she'd make a lot of salads for us growing up. This chicken kale salad is amazing. Start by finely chopping 3 cloves of garlic, then add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard and the juice of the 2 lemons. Then add an equal amount of extra virgin olive oil, cracked black pepper, sea salt, and a little bit of honey. Take 3 peaches and cut them into bite-sized pieces, then take about half a cup of strawberries and cut them in half. Super thinly slice half of 1 shallot, then take 2 bunches of kale and massage them for a couple minutes. Add some vinaigrette and massage more. Then add your peaches, strawberries, shallots, and about half a cup of slivered or toasted almonds. Toss that all up and then grill 2 chicken breasts with a little bit of seasoning of your choice. Cut that into bite-sized pieces and add it with a little bit of goat cheese. Follow to see more healthy, easy recipes.